Mark Ronson's Night People Review, a superstar DJ's journey to self-discovery. It's almost paradoxical to realize that Mark Ronson, a DJ whose career revolves around mastering the art of reading a crowd and igniting the dance floor, admits he rarely dances himself. He humorously notes that, for him, dancing is more about standing still, nodding his head, or silently mouthing rap verses than actually moving to the beat. His book Night People is presented as a memoir but serves an equally important purpose, preserving the vibrant personalities and underground scenes that shaped him. It reflects a childhood steeped in nocturnal gatherings, first in London, where a fleeting childhood memory of Robin Williams bidding him goodnight with a quirky "nanu nanu" lingers, and later in Manhattan, after his mother remarried Mick Jones from Foreigner. Ronson's life reads like a storybook. Elite education at Collegiate, Vassar, and NYU. Intimate sleepovers with Sean Lennon and other offspring of New York's famous families. Moments with Michael Jackson. And the creative freedom afforded by generational wealth. This might initially seem like a tale that could easily alienate some readers. Yet those who dismiss it would miss out on a richly told narrative. What truly sets Ronson's writing apart is his talent for presenting privilege through a lens of gentle humor and humility. He doesn't shy away from sharing his awkward moments or failures alongside his successes. It helps that he is a genuine enthusiast, an aficionado, who geeks out about the technicalities of DJ equipment. For instance, he'll spend considerable time describing the ideal thickness of slip mats for a particular turntable setup, rather than dwelling on the euphoric chaos of an all-night party. And honestly, that's refreshing. Far too often, stories of nightlife can get bogged down in shallow hedonism. But Ronson opts for an earnest, detail-rich approach that feels sincere. Night People nods to the excesses and darker side of the scene without glorifying them. References to heroin use or the endless cycle of stimulants and vodka cranberry cocktails are brief and never sensationalized. Instead, Ronson pays homage to the many people who guided an awkward Jewish boy from London, turned New York's Upper West Side into the heart of the 1990s celebrity and party world. This particular era of New York nightlife is rarely celebrated. The intense energy of the 70s and 80s often overshadowed it. Plus, it's tricky to romanticize a time when dance floors gave way to velvet ropes, exclusive lounges, and a culture focused on appearance rather than experience. Still, Ronson makes a compelling effort. He explores the impact of Mayor Rudy Giuliani's Law and Order campaign through the eyes of those who burned the midnight oil. The notorious East Coast-West Coast hip-hop rivalry emerges vividly, portrayed through the diverse cast of characters who kept New York's nightlife throbbing. While this isn't a definitive chronology of 90s club culture, though Ronson did conduct interviews with dozens of friends, DJs, bouncers, promoters, and regular clubgoers, it offers a colorful and evocative social snapshot of the era. What's noticeably absent here is the superstar image. The songwriter behind Amy Winehouse's legendary comeback, the chart-topping producer, or the mega-producer celebrating a milestone birthday. Instead, Night People focuses on the younger Ronson, the teenage crate digger whose mother gifted him his first Technics turntables and who hustled his way into DJ booths. It's a story that might seem unremarkable on paper, but is surprisingly compelling in delivery. And for music lovers, the accompanying soundtrack of thoughtfully chosen under-the-radar tracks alone makes Night People worth diving into. But here's where it gets controversial. Ronson's candid embrace of privilege, silky smooth industry connections, and the role they played in his rise might spark debate. Does such a background diminish his achievements? Or is it simply an honest fact that many creative careers are built on a mix of talent and opportunity? What do you think? Share your thoughts below, and let's discuss whether talent or access shapes success more profoundly in the world of music and nightlife.